Hey everyone, in this video I want to introduce you to NetTrack, which is a personal net worth tracker I've created which focuses on simplicity and ease of use. Now I created NetTrack because I was tired of all of the overcomplicated and bloated net worth trackers out there that charged a lot of money, and I really just wanted a simple tool that would aggregate all of my accounts together into one spot and provide me with the tools necessary to grow my wealth. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can get up and running with NetTrack completely free, or if you want to sync your accounts to get started with this as well. So firstly, I've head over here to nettrack.me. We also have apps available on the iOS App Store and the Google Play Store. So feel free to check those out as well if you prefer a mobile experience. So once you're on nettrack.me, you can go ahead and choose light mode or dark mode as you prefer. Click around the site to learn more about NetTrack and why we built the tool. So I'm going to go ahead and sign up for a new account here. Go ahead and click on continue. And then you can see we're brought to the dashboard here where we can go ahead and add our first account. So that's how NetTrack works. We need to actually add our accounts. Now, if you prefer, you can do this manually by setting up all your accounts manually, or you can link your accounts securely with Plaid. So to just show you as a first example, I'll click Connect First Account. And at this point, you can go ahead and link any of your bank accounts here securely using Plaid, which is the industry standard tool for linking accounts securely. And this will automatically bring in the past 3 months of your transactions into NetTrack and make sure you have a good starting history. Or if you prefer, you can go ahead and add a manual account completely for free here. So let's start here by just adding a simple checking account. You can choose the type of the account, whether or not it's a cash, credit, loan, investment, or other. And then other lets you select an asset or liability. So I'll go ahead and choose a cash account. And let's say I have a starting balance here of $25,000. I'll go ahead and click on Save Account. And now you can see that we've successfully added our first account, which is really great. So here we can see a nice chart showing our daily snapshots. So each and every day that goes by, we're going to have a new snapshot that gets generated, and that's going to build our net worth chart history over time, and we'll be able to track this and see it grow, which is really helpful and motivating. We'll also be able to see cash flow data as we add transactions into our account. And then of course we can see our accounts here. So I'll go ahead and click on one of my accounts. And of course, we don't see any transactions yet. Let's go ahead and click on this plus button here to go ahead and add a sample transaction. Say we have a sample transaction of groceries here. And I'll say the amount is negative 250. And we'll put in the date here as well. So now if we add in this transaction and refresh, we can see our updated balance shown in real time. And if we go back to the home screen, now we can see the cash flow widget here, which is populated, which is actually showing us our total cash flow based off of all of our transactions. So we can see here we have a 250 expenses column. And obviously this would change over time as we add more transactions. Now if we sync our accounts securely with Plaid, we're going to have this automatically populate based off of transaction data from these accounts. We could also then go into the transactions page directly here and see a nice detailed grid of all of our transactions. And this will populate over time as we add more transactions. Now NetTrack is super powerful and customizable. We can also create dedicated rules here that will automatically categorize our transactions based off of different rules that we can configure. We can also set up recurring transactions to see any subscriptions we might have. So just to show you what things look like with an actual populated account, I've logged into a demo account here that actually has account history. So for this account, you can see I have a number of connected accounts from Plaid. So we have checking, credit, loan, investment, and even other accounts here where we can see the total balances, the percentage of assets. So you can actually see your asset allocations between each of these asset classes, which is really useful. You can see your combined totals for each of the classes. And then of course we see our snapshot chart here over time, right? Because each day we have a snapshot in time of our total net worth, and we can track it over different periods. We can also see our cash flow over different time periods, and we can adjust this. So if we switch this back to 3 months, for example, We can see this has been updated for just the past 3 months. We can also see our cash flow here showing us our savings rate, which is how much we're actually saving based off of our income and expenses. And if I click into transactions, we can see we have the transactions table here. And this is super powerful because it allows us to search on particular categories. For example, if we want to filter this down, we can then sort them by amount here so you can see different amounts of your transactions. And so this is what makes NetTrack really powerful, is this level of insight you have around your finances in just one spot. So you don't have to continue logging into multiple accounts anymore. You just have this single beautiful dashboard. And again, this is available on web, iOS, and Android. So if you'd like to check it out, head over to nettrack.me today and sign up for free.